They said the age of heroes would never come again.
So, how did it feel for you to going back to this project, and how does it feel now that it's actually done and out in the world?
I mean, I was excited to go back to it. I kind of didn't believe it. It didn't seem like real for quite a while. It was too, this fan movement, so unbelievable, and what they've achieved, so incredible. But the reality of it sank in pretty fast when we got to work. It's a huge undertaking, but I'm just happy to have it out for the fans because, they've done so much good and raised so much money for mental health awareness and for suicide prevention that this is just a love letter to them to say thank you so much.
So what was the most important thing for you to get right in this version?
I think the most important thing for me to get right or to finish as I had dreamed it would be was Cyborg's story, Cyborg's journey, and seeing it realized has been really, it's been really satisfying to really kind of get it complete.
Yeah, because you talked about that before, like Cyborg is the heart of this film. Can you elaborate on what makes him such an important character for you?
I think, when you see the film, you realize that without Cyborg, there's no solution to the problem. And also, he's in a dark place. He's having a hard time. And just through his involvement with the League and through his, this struggle that he's in and the conflict that he's been drawn into, he also has it. It's also a cathartic experience for him. He finds his place in the world. And I think that that's kind of really what the movie's about in a lot of ways.
Yeah. You have received both criticisms and praise for what people call your darker tone when you're telling your superhero stories. What makes you gravitate towards that style and narrative?
I just have a huge respect for the mythology and for the characters. It's not a joke to me. It's not meant to be funny. It's, sure, there can be moments of levity, but I see it much more. It's more than entertainment. It's our modern myth, and I have reverence for it. And so, you could call it a dark tone, or you could just understand that my point of view is that it should be treated with reverence.
I saw that the hashtag Restore the Snyderverse is already making waves. If you got the opportunity to continue your Justice League story, where would it go next?
Listen, I guess on one hand, you could argue that we probably shouldn't be even having this conversation, but this movie shouldn't exist now. It has no business existing. And so to talk about what you might do more, though, I'll just say that Warner Brothers has, been clear with me that there's no interest in continuing, and that they consider the theatrical release film, that's canon for them, not what I did.
Yeah.
But that said, as we said, we probably shouldn't be even having this conversation. So, my vision for the future of this is well established. I've written it all down. It all exists. If you go to Dallas to the AT&T museum right now, there is a display that shows the two more movie arc that I created 3 or 4. Well, before we shot Justice League 4 years ago, 5 years ago. So, we do have a vision. It would change considerably from that, but that's an idea. That would give you an idea. So yeah, there's a lot to do but I'm very satisfied with the film, and I really hope fans, find it also as cathartic as it was for me.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Zack.
Cheers. I appreciate it.